Okay, wait a minute. So you don't want me to play the intro music?
No, no. I'm gonna start, and then you will know when to come in. Okay.
I don't know if I will, because I don't know if we've ever started a show without the intro music. And the very few that we have, we had to play it because listeners got angry.
Trust me.
Okay, it's all you.
The world's smallest penis.
Yes, a little bit of it.
Come again?
Meeting the man with the world's smallest penis.
Yes, a little.
We're meeting the man with the world's smallest penis.
Mhm. This is where you welcome us into the treehouse, Dan.
You know, it's not small. My middle finger. And its twin, also not small. Quite, you know.
Your contempt and disdain for me.
Those are different fingers. This is F and U, and then the contempt and disdain are kind of spread among the other ones. Okay, so I have lots of questions.
Same.
The first of which is, how did this pop up on your algorithm, Trey?
Dan, my algorithm's magical. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, so it's little leprechauns and they're just feeding you things.
Something like that.
Okay, fine. All right, I'm in. Let's meet the man with the world's tiniest penis.
I think this is from like Great Britain this morning.
I think you had it right with Great Britain.
Bit of everything for you today, Lorraine.
Meeting the man with the world's smallest penis.
Yes, a little bit of everything for you today, Lorraine.
Smorgasbord.
Honestly. Only on This Morning. Right, Graham Norton joins me tomorrow. I will see you at 9:30 and we'll all decide who it is that's got the smallest winky. Have a good day.
When did you...
So that was the tease.
It's good tease. Nice.
Mhm.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Probably.
first start to realize that you had a really small penis?
Why is she?
I would say probably around high school
Right.
and dealing with like girlfriends and stuff like that. But I was always like under the belief that like maybe like I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Maybe one day it'll get.
He's still waiting. He's still hoping and praying on his knees every single night.
Well, nobody else is. So,
yeah. Not without a searchlight.
God. Wow. Why would you go on what I presume to be national television where you live and tell this story? Oh God.
well, they're obviously flying him around places as well. I mean, like this is in the UK and he's from here.
Yeah, it's like he does not sound like he sounds like he's from the States.
Oh, that makes it even worse because I was so preoccupied with the reason he was on the show in the first place because of his small winky that I didn't even notice he didn't have an accent. So you're right. He's not even. Wow. So maybe his reasoning is world travel. Or maybe he's on a quest around the world hoping to find someone with a smaller one.
How? But okay, does it say how small it is? Do we get to that part?
You know, there are some clues.
Okay.
All right.
Normal size.
So you were waiting for puberty to have an impact and that was going to happen?
And then it never did. It just never did.
It just never did. Did you speak to your parents about it?
No, I'm adopted.
Okay.
And I didn't really talk to them about stuff
So you
like
didn't have a chance to share?
Is that why they gave him up? This is clearly not a good one. And for those that are only seeing us for the first time here on YouTube, I can say that because I'm adopted.
Mhm. but clearly a family took him in. But is this not something you would feel comfortable talking to your adopted parents about?
I have no idea. I've never met mine. And I'm pretty sure that if I did, my first question or my 10th would not be, so Dad, you packing or what's the deal?
No, I said, he said he didn't talk to his adopted parents. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
But the way it sounded, I'm doing the hand gesture too. My bad, buddy. But the way it sounded, the way he was responding to that was maybe he knows who they are, but he hasn't spoken to them about it. See, when someone asks me, have you spoken to your biological family about that? My first response as an adoptee is, I don't know who they are. So no.
Okay.
But that's me.
But I was always like under the belief that like maybe like I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah.
Maybe one day it'll get normal size.
So you were waiting for puberty to have an impact, and that was going to happen.
And then it never did. It just never
It
did.
just never did. Did you speak to your parents about it?
Yes,
This is a great point to bring up the topic of perspective, because there are those of us that are just, quote unquote, normal, average, and you think, oh man, it'd be great if I just had a little extra. And the perspective here is somewhere there's a guy who's wishing he was just average. And that should make you appreciate whatever you got, as long as it ain't what he got.
I think this guy I think this guy wishes he was just small.
Yeah, I mean, honest to God, any advancement, any improvement, any growth, this guy's like a podcast between the legs. Any signs of growth, and he will be elated.
No, I'm adopted.
Okay.
And I didn't really talk to them about stuff.
So you
like
didn't have a
that.
chance to share that with somebody that would have known you as well. What sort of impact did that have on you then, Michael, as a teenager and in your 20s, when everybody's out there, all your mates are out there and they're meeting other people and they're exploring life and sexuality?
Just more like keeping it to myself. Like as I was younger and teen 20s and stuff like that, I tried.
Well, if it's that small, it's kind of hard to share it. That's mean. That is mean. But I also do kind of feel that way a little bit. It's like, what was it like for all your friends? Well, they were having fun, and I'm sitting on your couch talking to you about this. This is great. Let me tell you, it's the greatest thing, Jim, whatever the anchor's name is.
Meeting other people and they're exploring life and sexuality.
Just more like keeping it to my.
Sorry. When he's asking that question and it cuts to the man, you can see the dead in his eyes.
I don't even know if you weren't watching this and just listening to it, I feel like you can hear the dead in his eyes.
Uh-huh. Feel it. It's the only thing you're going to feel.
Everybody's out there, all your mates are out there and they're meeting other people and they're exploring life and sexuality.
Just more like keeping it to myself. Like as I was younger and teen 20s and stuff like that, I tried to like keep it to myself. I was always like single, even though I had friends. They probably wondered why I wasn't dating, and I just didn't want to go through that.
I think being a teenager anyway is so difficult, like just with how your body's changing and your skin's normally terrible. I had one eyebrow too. Were you ever bullied at all?
Yeah, a unibrow is the same thing, honey.
Yeah.
Totally the same. You can relate. Okay. See, this is something that look, women got their own issues when it comes to insecurity and all that. There's no doubt about it. But they aren't measured the way men are, literally, right? And I've known a few guys like this where they're like, oh, I've got a big one, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, that's not an achievement. That's just a biological thing. You didn't do anything. It's not like you went to the gym and did a bunch of push-ups and it grew and got bigger and look at me now kind of thing, or milk, it does a boner good. No, it's either something you got or you don't. And so it bugs the hell out of me when people treat things like that. it bugs the hell out of me when people treat hereditary things like there's some sort of an achievement, or even things that are inherited, whether it's a body part or looks or wealth. Like, I'm better than you. No, you're not. You just got lucky. It was the, you hit the, hereditary biological lottery. Good for you. And then there's this guy.
Yeah, I feel bad for this guy because he's a big fella. Like he's
Yeah,
not,
and that
he's not
does- and
small.
That doesn't
I mean,
help.
he is small, but he, like,
Yeah.
he's a
If
big dude.
anything, that tells me. So they always talk about, okay, so you see a guy with the sports car and everything, and everyone's like, oh, he's compensating. Where is this guy compensating? Because if I was in his shoes, whatever size they are, I would go out of my way to be the best in shape person I have ever known. I would have you talk about compensating. It's like, by God, if there are certain things I can control, I am going to try to do all of those things.
And if he was compensating, he'd have to be driving Bigfoot.
Wait, the truck or the Sasquatch?
Take your pick. Or actually, I think he would have to have the truck and Sasquatch as his chauffeur.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Or did anybody ever comment?
No, nobody. Like I said, I kept it pretty secret, pretty much. There was a few girlfriends, like in high school or whatever, that knew about it. But as far as I know, like it never got around.
Right.
Like I didn't get picked on for it or anything because nobody knew.
Yeah,
So, with regards to you've said that you have tried to initiate intimate relations, but it's just not feasible. How does the size of your penis affect your day-to-day life? What sort of impacts does it have?
Aside from like the not being able to like I can't go out, have a one-night stand. I can't go out and do things like that. But it also affects you with your ability to use the restroom, your confidence.
How small is it?
I'm with you. I mean, when you're on television and you're having this discussion about it, you kind of need to know, right?
Yeah, because he's saying he can't use the restroom, or he has a difficult time using the restroom.
Hang
Aside from like the not being able to like I can't go out, have a one-night stand. I can't go out and do things like that. But it also affects you with your ability to use the restroom, your confidence.
Because you can't urinate standing up, can you?
No, even sitting down can be tricky with cleanup and everything.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, this took a turn.
does he have one? I mean, at a certain point, if it's a certain size and or lacking, I mean, is it one? Like, I think it would make more sense if he just went around and told people it was a birth defect. I was born without one. At least then you get some sympathy out of it.
I've never heard of a birth defect like that, where somebody was born without one. But I mean, this has to be, if you're having a hard time sitting down to pee,
Because it
I
has no
don't even-
drop.
yeah. So it's just, God, I'm so confused right now.
Is it? I mean, yeah, I am too. So Trey, is there nothing? And I'm not Googling this, by the way. Is there nothing in this report, or is there another package? Poor choice of words from this morning show in the UK that tells us at all the actual size? Because if I saw it right in that little caption, man with the world's smallest micro meanie, it's like, well, how do they know it is the smallest? That means you have to have gone to a
Guinness?
medical professional or Guinness. Maybe that's why he was in town.
I don't know. At what point did you just give up on life and go, all right, I'm gonna go public with this, and maybe the publicity will get me some money, and some money will get me a chick?
Well, he's
I
not
mean,
wrong.
They also have, enlargement surgeries. I mean, I don't know how small his is or how big it would get, but they can They've got filler. They can do that.
Mm-hmm. If I think, I imagine that I would think a plastic surgeon would be. I almost said a few different like metaphors or analogies to describe it. I would think a plastic surgeon would be excited. That's still bad to try to help this guy.
I mean,
I found it. I found out how small it is.
Okay.
0.38 inches.
So what he could say is more than a third. I mean, if we're trying to go with, pants half full here.
Yeah, was diagnosed with a 0.38 inch micropenis.
Wow.
well, here's the good news.
Okay.
I think I found someone for him.
Oh.
No.
Rats. I love pizza. Don't tell me what to do.
Sorry. Let me start over.
Hey, guys out there. My best qualities are I love rats. I love pizza. Don't tell me what to do. A guy that I want is a guy who likes hugging more than kissing. Group dates sound good. I can bring my friend Barbara. Barbara's my best friend. I love impressions. Hey. Who am I?
I'm the guy with the smallest weenie. Yeah. Wow.
So this is Lindsay from VHS Dates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Lindsay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was a great time for you to find a freeze frame. Yikes. That would be the look she would have on her face when she saw his thing.
I love impressions. Hey. Who am I? I do not want a family. I want I like my family is fine. They're funny. They don't touch me a lot.
That's a really odd quality to point out as a reason to love your family.
Yeah, to not be. It sounds like she's like, well, they're wonderful people. They don't molest me. So
Yeah, like, okay, that shouldn't be your baseline, lady.
Hey, low standards. It's all right.
Yeah, no, you're right. So far, so good for the guy. What was it? What was the tiny weenie dude's name? Michael. Good news.
I don't want big muscles. Get out of here. What am I? Dating a Marine? I want a little guy. I want a small little guy.
Oh, and she's even using her hands. Now, granted, the space between her palms when she says she wants a little guy is not so little. But still, if she can just squeeze that down a little bit more, I think you're right, Trey. I think we found the perfect match for our boy Michael.
Touch me a lot. I don't want big muscles. Get out of here. What am I? Dating a Marine? I want a little guy. I want a small little guy. Someone who I can bring home to my parents and they like him and see, okay, that's a guy. I have a best friend.
I just don't know how, if you're standing behind that camera or if there's or behind a wall and watching this, how you're not just falling on the floor laughing.
I think the camera operator on these VHS dates is a robot, or they're just using AI. Because I think what happens is they go in and hit record. If it's a person, they just go into the studio, they hit record, and then they got to go into a soundproof booth, because you can't watch or listen to this and take it seriously if you're in the room recording it. You just no.
Yeah, because they're obviously asking her questions like, what is your greatest quality? What do you like in a guy? What do you want? I mean, like, somebody's asking this.
I wonder if, because you never really hear the voice of the person asking, which a lot of times, like in interviews and documentaries, occasionally they'll put that in there so you can hear it, so you know they actually are speaking to a person. I wonder in this case, like, do they put him in like a recording booth so they can mute themselves when they start laughing, or do they just flash the questions up on the screen or something? Or the person asking the questions, the interviewer, the producer, has to be on some sort of sedative.
Yeah, because this is like the late 80s, right? This is what we're looking at?
Late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah. So there was no, I mean, I don't know if there was maybe a teleprompter.
Yeah, those existed back then, yeah.
Yeah, so that could be it.
Okay. That's a guy. I have a best friend. Her name is Barbara. I hang out with her a lot.
Okay.
Hey, guys out there.
All right, maybe this is not the best match for Michael because it kind of sounds like she may be a lesbian.
I think that's a perfect match for Michael.
Well done, Trey. Yeah, I think you're right. For all things Treehouse, treehouseonair.com. Listen to the full Treehouse Show podcast episodes everywhere you get your podcasts, including Spotify, iHeart, and Apple Podcasts. Also, be sure to follow us on social media at Treehouse on Air. We will see you next time right here inside the Treehouse. Which, by the way, Treehouse is more of shower versus thrower. Whatever you found us, that's important. We'll see you next time.